Have you ever called someone you didn't know a slut or someone you didn't like? Yes, but only when I was led to by my friends. They would say nasty stuff about them and I would be like, oh yeah, what a slut, and then eternally suffer inside.
I have, because it was a friend of mine and she stole this boyfriend from me.
Yes, but it was like when I was younger, you know, like between me and my friends, it was like commonplace for that, because when you're 13, that's like the only insult you can use, because it's not really like a curse word and stuff like that, so it's like derogatory towards girls.
I feel like I used to when I wasn't aware of how absolutely rude that was, but now that I know that, I would never do it. It's just mean.
What drove me to do it, like I said, she stole this boyfriend from me and I was really upset at the time and I just did it.
Friend influence mostly.
I think before it was more of like just being rude because you could, and then now if I call someone a slut, which I rarely do, it's kind of just like, I guess like ironically, like because you know it's rude, you're gonna be like, oh, she's a slut, but you're not being serious.
It was just like me and my boys, and there was like something was going on between like one of their girlfriends, and they like messed them over or something like that, so we were like, oh yeah, she's a slut and stuff like that.
What do you think of catcalling? It's the worst thing to ever happen to the female ever in life. Have you ever been catcalled? Yes. I spent an entire summer being harassed by a 40-year-old man who was interested in my ass. It was really bad, and he would continuously catcall me as I walked around the pool area.
Today, I was getting in my car. I'm a ballerina. I wear tight clothing to ballet, and I was getting in my car to go to ballet today, and a car drove by and honked at me and whistled at me. Like, as a woman, I find that degrading and it makes me feel like vulnerable. Like, I don't like feeling that way, and like putting any woman in that situation, I feel like they're gonna feel the same way. Like, no one's gonna be like, hey, I just got catcalled at. No, everyone's just gonna feel uncomfortable.
It's disgusting. Just say, excuse me, you have pretty eyes.
Honestly, I've never witnessed catcalling happen. Like, it's never happened to me, and like it's never happened to like somebody that I've been with. I've never seen it actually happen in person. But I think it's like pretty disrespectful, because like you just be like, hey, how are you, rather than like, hey yo, like being like disrespectful and stuff like that. Have you ever witnessed someone being harassed? Not that I can think of off the top of my head usually, practically because I don't really leave my house that much. Usually just either in my room or at school, and there's not a lot of like harassing going on in either of those places.
I think one time when I was with my friend, someone drove by, beeped, and called her a slut because she was wearing a skirt.
Yes, I have. This past summer in Wildwood, New Jersey, I was walking on the boardwalk with my friend. Let's just call her friend. I'm not saying names, but we're walking on the boardwalk, and this man, he had to be like 23. I was 17, like my friend was 17, walking on the boardwalk, just having a good Saturday night, and this guy grabs her crotch.
Yes, but it's more like they would play it off as if it was like, oh, they're just joking with me, but it's harassment and it's not okay.
Do you think women who have active sex lives should be put down for it or harassed for it? Absolutely not. I'm a big fan of that whole like, it's your body, it's your choice what you do with it, like that spectrum. So honestly, like if a girl wants to have like multiple sexual partners, you know, like do your thing. Like I'm not gonna shame somebody for that. It's like none of my business.
No. It's fun. Are you an idiot?
No, because everyone does what they want for fun, and if a woman thinks that is fun, let them do it.
Women who have active sex lives are probably getting more than you. That's okay. And if you're getting stuff, then why can't I?